So there we go, that's the caravan we're currently staying in on Solent Breeze. This caravan 96, and it's a Gold Plus caravan, although I don't think they're actually doing the Plus version anymore. So I'll show you a bit more of the site. I will show you inside the caravan once we've packed up ready to come home, because as you can imagine the place is an absolute tip at the minute. But I thought I'd film this video when the weather is good and I can get the drone up and show you. So let's take you to the entrance of the site and show you. By the way, welcome back to the channel. And that's the area we are staying in. It's called Middle Breeze. And the reception is just around there. And so is the pool, and so is the bar, which I will take and show you in a second. But we'll just go down this way and show you the entrance. This is the road that leads into the site. And it's a private road. The only thing on it is maybe 6 or 7 houses, from what I've looked at driving past them. And there's a 15 miles per hour speed limit. And there are so many speed humps. You'd already know about that if you had been following my Facebook channel, because I always put all information about where I'm visiting and where I've been, where I'm going on my Facebook page. So that would be the perfect place for you to go to discover what is coming up on the channel. And in some cases I'm telling you months before they come onto the channel. So at the end of this private road, as you can see, Solent Breezes Holiday Park by Park Holidays. And these are the speed humps I'm talking about. And they do get bigger. So this is the entrance to the site. And did I just say this is actually right at the end of that private lane? Now there's a map of the site. So it's not a massive site, but it's not a tiny one either. You'll see how big it is when I get the drone up. I'll have to go to the beach to get the drone up so I can fly over the site. And you would have already seen this picture on the Facebook page also. But every time you go into a site, they always do something nice and pretty as you go in the entrance, don't they? So like I said, we'll just make it to the top of this little hill, and I'll take you around the corner and show you the outside of reception, the outside of the bar, and see if we can maybe get a glimpse of the pool without it being full of a load of people. We're up the top of that road. Now I don't know if these are the chalets or the lodges on site. I forget the terminology they use. Or whether all these are private, I'm not sure. But if so, this would be the lodges. But like I say, they do look private to me. And this is the upper level of the lodges. There's also a lower level. And the lower level is just down there. I'll go down there in a second. And right behind me, you can see on the right hand side of that building is where they sell the holiday homes. And on the left hand side is the reception and the shop. Now this site is a little bit different to other sites. I believe you don't go to the reception for your keys when you get into your lodge on your first day. They send you to the bar to get the keys instead, which I'll show you in a second. And we're off down that ramp. Now what makes me think at least the ones down this side are private is because a massive sign saying private property. No parking beyond this point except for chalet owners on their own property. So that makes me think at least these lower ones, and I'll show you the fronts of these in a second, must be private. And I'm not sure about that upper level, which also goes all the way around. That might be the site's version of the chalets where you can stay. And there's a bit of a boat storage area. And then there's a slipway just around that corner down onto their own little piece of beach. And it's a fabulous beach. I've been there twice now. It blows the cobwebs away, I should say. Now it is a little windy, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. So as you can see, there's like a semicircle of these lodges, a lower level and an upper level. And here's the slipway. That's the first time I've seen it being used actually. And that's where I'm going to fly the drone from, down on that beach. Just look at the view. It's a shingle beach, but there is a little bit of sand if you dig through the shingle. This is the Solent, which is probably where the caravan site gets its name from, Solent Breezes. I should have mentioned the Isle of Wight is in that far distance. I don't know if you can see it, but I certainly can. And then this is the other way up towards Southampton.
Welcome to MTV, and this is my crib.
That wasn't planned at all then, guys. Some of you of a certain age will know exactly what telly programme that was. So let's show you inside. I've not got my mic on for this, so I might sound a bit different. So that's when you walk straight in, you've got somewhere to stick your shoes. The kitchen you always get. A gas cooker. See, there's the fridge, full-size fridge. And any mess you see about, that'll be the result of us having spent 5 days in it. It was absolutely spotlessly clean when we came in. The heating controls over there in the corner, which is gas central heating. So here's your shower room. Not a bad size shower for a caravan actually. I managed to fit in there no problem at all. Sights with Evie sneaking around. This is one of the twin rooms. Half wardrobe there just by the door. And this is the other twin room. And this one's got a full wardrobe, top to bottom. I should mention as well the plug sockets. Got USB B and C. Of course, that goes without saying. This is just the gas boiler cupboard with things that are going to fall out on me. And that's where you find the boiler with the central heating controls. If you're unlucky enough like us to come here when it's as cold as this, now let's take you in the main room. Oh Jesus. Hi, Sights with Evie. So of course, plug socket and USBs both sides. A bit of a vanity mirror, but no seat. And this is where the electrics are. And of course, a couple of hangers. And then in this little corner, you've got your little ensuite. With your little sink. Hi. Just big enough to do your business.
If you wanna know what it's like, I can't stay here forever. Stay here forever. No. Baby, I'm just keeping it real. You hold me down on the weather. Down on the weather. You pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. 10 feet under the ground. You pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. I try to turn it around, but you pull me down, down, da, down, 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 da, da, down. 10 feet under the
So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little look around of the Solent Breezes Caravan Park, or something similar, whatever it said on the sign in the beginning. Please like, comment, subscribe. We see you guys on the next one. Bye bye for now.